Huge selection of vanities starting at $2.99. Unfinished cabinets, bases, and vanities as low as $71. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry, limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
Good morning. Here we are in the month of February, Valentine's Day, just a few days away. Whether you're looking to buy for your child, your significant other, maybe even just splurge on something for yourself to show yourself some love on Valentine's Day, there are always lovely ideas. We're going to kick the show off though this morning with Daisy Batanz. She was on just a few weeks ago with her Little Buddha by Daisy skincare products. Great to get you through the winter dry skin that so many of us face. So she's back with some Valentine's Day ideas of her own. Good to see you this morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me back again.
So you were kind enough to share some of your products with me the last time we were talking, and I told you I fell in love, particularly with this body butter that you make. What is the secret to your products, Daisy? Because they are so enriching, but they don't feel heavy on your skin.
I know, it's actually one of my favorites. It's our body butters have really amazing oils in them. This is actually one of the soothing and relaxing ones. It has all natural ingredients. It's just shea butter, coconut oil, almond oil, grapeseed oil, and jojoba oil, and just with pure essential oils, and they're triple whipped. So just a little goes a long way. So they're really, really incredible.
I'm sure that you have lots of different scents to choose from. The one that I have is a lavender, and I love it because it's very light smelling. It doesn't feel like you're wearing some kind of heavy cream. Do you do that purposefully?
Yeah, I think with essential oils, I think the essential oils themselves, they just have a beautiful scent. So I think that's just one of the amazing part of our products is they're all just natural, and essential oils give a wonderful scent on there.
You have gotten to the point now where everything you're doing, you're shipping to people. There is no storefront to come in and smell on your own. But in terms of making an order and then getting it delivered, can people have something by Valentine's Day?
Yeah, absolutely. Shipping is typically about 2 business days. So the sooner the better. And we actually have a lot of Valentine's Day gift sets that we just launched yesterday. So we have a lot of different gifts for yourself, for your loved ones, for your families, all available for you.
I think you've got one of those open behind you. So can you give us a sneak peek? What's inside?
I do. So this one is a great one for her, and we created. It has a sage here that's actually hand rolled and grown organically near Chicago. And then we have our self-love roller, which is a beautiful roller that actually also has rose quartz crystals in there. Mm-hmm. And then we have lovely rose quartz. And one of my favorites is our bath bombs. We have a meat time bath bomb, which has geranium and roses in here. And then we actually collaborated with River of Light herb shop in downtown Chattanooga, and they provided some cacao, which is a really awesome treat for yourself, as well as a rose quartz bracelet. So these are all a wonderful gift, and it comes with a gift box.
That's okay. So walk me through a second, like for the sage, what is it going to do for you?
This is really great to cleanse your space, and you could just burn it, and it has a wonderful scent. Mm-hmm. And you could use it to kind of clean up any negative energy you may have in your home, or just enjoy the scent. It gives a wonderful scent. It has sage and roses. It's a really beautiful
nice
piece. Yes.
The rose quartz, is that also to help with emotion and mood?
Yeah, so the rose quartz is actually really great for self-love. So, and it's also a really beautiful stone. So this is kind of why we have it for Valentine's Day as well.
I think that you said when you picked up the box that that's the one for her. Does that mean that you also have one for men?
I do. Let me grab it here. So it is here. We have our Breathe soap, which is actually one of my personal favorites. As well as a hematite and onyx bracelet that's going to come in this little gift box as well. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It comes in a little gift box and a little burlap bag for him. So this is really great for any gentleman in your life.
So I'm glad that you had that for the men, because I think a lot of men in recent years have gotten to the point where they too are wanting to take care of their skin. There still can be a little bit of a stigma in admitting that, but they're far more interested in healthy skin than I think we give them credit for.
Of course. I mean, healthy skin is great for everybody. So I think this is one of the reasons why I personally love Breathe, because it's very gender neutral. It's one of my personal favorites. It's very minty. It's peppermint, spearmint, eucalyptus, and tea tree.
Do any of your products, Daisy, do any of your products help with reversing the signs of aging? If you're just now getting into the skincare game and wanting to put some of these moisturizers into your routine, are they going to help to reverse some wrinkles?
Well, I think they're really great at moisturizing, and it's also important to keep in mind, what you're eating. So it's both about what you put in your body and on your body. So they'll help continue to make your skin healthy, but it's also important on what you're eating and how you're taking care of your skin as well.
And for people who have sensitive skin, often these conversations are frustrating for them because they have to be so careful about chemicals and scents and that type of thing. Are yours pretty safe for people?
Oh yeah, I mean, there are zero chemicals in mine. It's all natural ingredients. And one of the biggest things that people are having issues with is a lot of the fragrances that they're putting in all these products. So mine is just pure essential oils. So there's no issues with people who have sensitive skin. And actually, these are really great products for people with sensitive skin, just for that exact reason, because it's all natural ingredients.
I know we're focusing on Valentine's Day, but I think last time you and I spoke, you also have a little roller that's good. I think you had said if you're having like tension headaches and that type of thing.
Yes, it's our relief roller that we have available. And it's actually really great for headaches. And then we also have a CBD roller as well for any joint pain that you may have. So we have both of those rollers available.
And when you're purchasing online, sorry for peppering you with questions, but do you have different sizes that people can choose from? Or is it like if you want to just get a little sample size, can you do that?
Not at the moment right now. We are looking into that for future things, but right now we just have these currently available.
Okay.
These ones here.
Well, I will also tell you this. I'm going to go back to the body butter because that's the one I'm using the most. It's a relatively small jar. What is it, like 1.5 ounces, something like that?
The one that I sent you, that was actually we just did a really big rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that you have is a 4 ounce.
Okay.
But we're actually going to be moving into these jars now, and these are 6 ounces.
Well,
so these are actually now available. We just updated the website yesterday.
So the reason I even mentioned the size is that it lasts so long. It just a little bit goes a long way. So for the investment you're putting into it, you're going to enjoy it for a long, long time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, a little goes a long way with these because it's a very moisturizing body butter. So just a little goes a long way.
If somebody was looking to get started, maybe they're not going to buy the Valentine's box, or they're going to buy two things, a Valentine's box for somebody and then something for themselves. If they are dealing with cracked feet or dry skin, what would you recommend being the number one thing to consider purchasing?
I would say, my body butters are incredible, especially for the winters. If you're a bath person, the bath bombs are probably one of my favorite things. Those are really incredible, and it's a full body experience that you could have.
Well, it is always good to talk to you. Thanks so much for joining us to kick off our countdown to Valentine's Day. If you go to littlebuddhabydaisy.com, that's the website, you can see all that she has to offer. Trust me, you will really, really like it. You'll just feel fresh and invigorated when you put these products on your skin. You can also like her on Facebook if you'd like to do that. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Daisy.
Thank you.
For 4 days only at Ashley's President's Day Preview Sale. Buy one, get one 50% off, plus get 0% interest for 12 months. Or get 0% interest for 5 years with no down payment. Friday through Monday only at Ashley.
Woo! Papa John's just took their fresh, never frozen dough and hand stretched it New York style. So you can fold it. Or not. But I ain't gonna lie though, I fold it.
Oh, not where this this was going. Ew!
All right, don't say.
Not even close!
Ew.
You can't let these sorts of things become personal.
Sorry that I'm not some British robot.
I wish I was a robot.
C-3PO. That would be your name.
I hate that that's good.
Help me, Wyatt. Why you just stand? Don't touch me!
Jack's Big Bologna Breakfast Sandwich is back. There's just more to love with 2 perfectly fried slices of bologna topped with eggs, cheese, and Texas toast for just $3.49. Breakfast made the Southern way. Jack's, all about the South.
People ask us all the time, are those commercials really true? They ask, do you really get all those great settlements for all your clients? And the answer is yes. We really have recovered millions of dollars for our clients. We know how to take on the big trucking companies and win. It's all true. And you know what else is true? We really are on top of these trucks.
If you've been hurt by a big truck, Jay and Brent are on top of it. Call the Insiders, 265-1100, 265-1100.
Friday through Monday only at Ashley's President's Day Preview Sale. Buy one, get one half off. Buy this upholstered sofa, get the matching love seat half off. Or get 0% interest for 5 years. 4 days only at Ashley.
Don't bank corporate. Bank together at TVFCU.
We have a beautiful day to get out and enjoy and explore the beauty around wherever you are watching the show this morning. Tish Gailmard always gets the pick of the litter, though. She, of course, is up at Reflection Riding at the foot of Lookout Mountain. She joins us today. Good to see you this morning.
Hey, good morning.
So you're kind of looking ahead to Valentine's Day with a twist in a way at the Nature Center because you're encouraging people to give a membership for Valentine's Day.
We've got a gift giving guide for Valentine's Day. So if you want to give someone that is on your list a gift of a membership, or maybe a gift certificate to buy native plants, maybe a gift certificate to come out and see some of our animals up close and personal, maybe a guided canoe trip. There's all kinds of cool gifts to give people for Valentine's Day. And what a great way to show somebody you love them with the gift of nature.
You know, you remember that book, The 5 Love Languages, that came out years and years ago? So as you were talking about that, that's what was in my head, because if your love language is time, boy, you've got that together. If your love language is gifts, give the native plants. If your love language is personal touch, maybe your significant other will hold your hand on the trail. You never know.
That's right. That's right. And bring your dogs. Bring your dogs and walk.
That's right.
Share your love with your dogs.
Now, okay, you actually have a companion with you this morning, Big Mama. And she's being very vocal.
She's been really hooting it up this morning. There we go. She is, it's actually the hooting season, and that's the time of year we refer to when great horned owls are looking for a mate. And December and January is usually the hooting season. Now, Big Mama here's probably not really looking for a mate. She's well over 30 years old, but it is so instinctual for her to be hooting this time of year, and she is really talking it up.
So when people are getting the memberships for Valentine's Day, it's not just the membership. Then there are other things you can do besides coming out and enjoying the leisurely time on your own. People can do these personal encounters with the animals. Is she one of the ones they can meet?
She actually is not. You could see her just as we walk by her enclosure, and we can spend time talking about her, but we're actually allowing people to meet some of our raptors that they can actually hold. And that would include one of our hawks, or actually a couple of our hawks. So, you know, you get to actually put one of these birds on your arm and talk about an incredible experience. I've had people tell me that I'm making their dreams come true when they get to do this.
Well, you know, you have taught us so much over the years, and I want to mention, by the way, that y'all are about to start signing up for summer camps. So think about what your kids can learn, but things that I just take for granted now, Tish, is basic knowledge, like the fact that birds have stages as they develop of imprinting. So you've got, I think it's a crow that imprinted on a staff member there, so she thinks she belongs to him.
Yeah, it's actually our red-shouldered hawk, and she did imprint on one of our staff members, and she is very bonded with him. So it is unusual.
And once you become aware of these truths in nature that how could we know in our different professions what you know through yours? It changes the way you look at the world around you, though, for sure.
I really think it does. Thank you for bringing that up, because so many people are not very nature aware, and they may say, oh, that's an owl, that's a hawk, that's a vulture, but they don't know what those animals do for our ecology and how they keep our environment healthy. And as I always preach, if our environment is healthy, then we humans are healthy, and every one of these animals contributes to a healthy environment.
Also, once you have a chance to meet the animals, like you're seeing Big Mama this morning, you want to protect them. She, you think, was hit by a car. Do you think possibly it was from somebody throwing an apple or something on the road?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, just like we always talk about that apple core theory. If you're eating an apple in the car and you get it down to the core, don't throw it out on the side of the road. It's going to sit on the side of the road and biodegrade, yes, but while it's biodegrading, it attracts rodents. And these raptors are the ones that swoop down to grab those rodents. And so they get hit by a car when they're looking for their dinner.
So I mentioned summer camps. What is the window to sign up, and do you expect to have a full roster this summer?
Yes, we are expecting a full roster. Sign-up should be starting within the next week. And you can go on our website and link to that. And it's going to be another awesome, fun summer out here in the woods. Kids are playing in the water. They're out in the field, in the forest. They're meeting our animals up close. They're playing all kinds of nature games. And while they're playing, they're actually learning. And they're learning about the environment and how important everything is and how important nature is to every individual person.
Are y'all still renting out the Peddler's Perch?
Yep, we sure are.
Explain that to people.
It's actually an elevated screen porch that sits above Lookout Creek, and we do rent it out. Not currently, but in the warmer months, we will be renting it out. It's so much fun. You bring your Eno hammock and hook up on the walls, and then you have access to our canoes as well, and it's a really fun adventure.
And I'm sorry, you and I had spoken a little bit ago, and we had a Wi-Fi problem, so we had to start over again. But when we had been talking earlier, Big Mama was really hooting a lot. When we hear owls hooting right now, is that what they're doing? You said they're looking for a mate in the winter?
Yes, they are. They're looking for a mate. Owls are typically monogamous, but you might have a young male out there that's just getting started with his territory, and he might be looking for a female, so he's calling. Pairs that are already bonded will actually duet call, and that really builds their bond and strengthens their bond. Think of them like a king and a queen reigning over their territory, announcing that they are the rulers of their kingdom.
Very sweet. We've got less than a minute left. Is that true for all birds? Are all birds bonded like that for life?
No, not all birds are monogamous. Most owls are. It's not a hard and fast rule, but a typical rule. And so a male and a female might pair up, and then they'll continue to pair up until one of them dies. And typically, sometimes use the same nest every year, but not always.
Well, you have been very good to give us the education. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So you can spend Valentine's Day and every day thereafter enjoying the beauty of reflection writing. Simply go to their website, reflectionwriting.org. You can get your membership that way. Or maybe head out today up to Lookout Mountain and just pay for it right there at the gate. 821-1160 is also their phone number. We're back after this.
Local 3 News. Coverage you can count on. Telling your stories from your communities.
If you're disabled, don't go through the Social Security disability process alone. Whatever your disability, we can help you. The attorneys at Warren & Griffin have over 600 5-star reviews, more than any other law firm in Chattanooga. Call right now. We will help with your application, paperwork, communications with Social Security, and appeals and hearings. Let us handle your stress.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
Ask about our zero attorney fee guarantee.
Call us at 265-HURT.
We are your local law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana. When you get to be 65, you have little patience for nonsense and inefficiency. You know it works, and you become a pro at pretty much everything. That's why when I qualified for Medicare, I went with WellCare. With no cost or low monthly premium plans and no primary care or prescription copays, they're pros at helping you keep more money in your pocket. Other benefits include an over-the-counter allowance for items like toothpaste, cold remedies, mouthwash, a flex card to pay for extra dental, vision, and hearing expenses. Even give-back plans that send money directly to your Social Security check. WellCare gets it. They get rid of all the hassles and give us the great benefits that we want.
Don't wait. Be like Joe the Pro and make the right call. Dial the number on your screen now to request a free WellCare guide today. WellCare. It's Medicare done well.
The ugliest houses in America with comedian Retta.
My jaw is literally on my table.
Then, a simple weeknight dish that's delish.
P-O-R-K.
Next, Rachel.
Weekdays at 2 on Local 3.
Sometimes, though, having that optimism, that positive outlook is kind of easier said than done. We know that because we all carry stresses and weights and burdens with us throughout the day, no matter how much we try to avoid those things. Sometimes you just need to turn to someone for some help other than your spouse or your best friend. So enter Charles Miller. He is with Scenic Neurotherapy, and he thought he would talk this morning not only about what they're doing to help people who deal with really chronic depression and anxiety, but the first responder side of things today and what they can do to help folks with PTSD. So good morning to you, Charles.
Good morning.
It seems like there's kind of this national campaign and awareness right now that for a lot of years, a lot of us have tried to do what we thought was right by telling our friends and family who struggle to just say, oh, you know, get out and go for a walk, or look at it from a different point of view, or whatever. It's not that easy. So what are you doing to help people at Scenic City Neurotherapy?
Yeah, it's I think people think that if we just do better, we automatically feel better, and that is the way we are wired to function. But for the most part, depression, anxiety, PTSD, OCD, and bipolar disorder, if these were things people could think their way out of, they probably would have by now. These are very physiologic disorders. It's very much reliant on the way your brain communicates, and that's where we work, is helping the brain communicate in a more effective manner.
I guess when you think about it, to break it down into kind of a simple way, a baby's born, here's this brain that has so far nothing in it. And the baby learns, and depending on where that baby's born, they'll learn a certain language, they'll learn certain mannerisms, on and on the story goes. Why does that have to stop? When we get older, our brain still is going to adjust, if you will, to whatever we're putting into it, and sometimes those can be negative things.
Yeah, and a lot of these negative things trigger our brain to adjust in a negative way, to where our brain actually turns off certain areas that it can't seem to cope with at the moment, to be dealt with at a later date. But the problem is that oftentimes the brain never reawakens that area to actually deal with it. And that's where we work, is we stimulate the brain to light back up, essentially turning on these dark areas. And this is what, we brought up with PTSD in particular. These dark areas are significantly larger for this specific population. So when we think PTSD, we think our veterans are, those that have been in battle. But also, too, we neglect to remember that PTSD applies very closely to our first responders that are in that battle every single day.
Talk about the every single day part of it, because that's just it. Whether you're a firefighter, a police officer, of late, a doctor in an ER, a nurse at a local hospital, every single day you're having to go in full throttle. Your brain never gets to relax.
Yeah, I see it a lot. Most obviously with our police officers, but even more now with our nursing staff. I'm seeing more and more nurses come through my door. They understand our process, and they have been through a lot over the last couple of years. And it has left some scars, and they are not the same people they were when this pandemic started.
So you mentioned your process. Some of our viewers this morning might be seeing you for the first time. You don't really work in isolation. When people come to you, you can talk about the treatments you offer, but you don't try to be a replacement for their own other mental health resources. You just try to advance things for them.
we're a wonderful complement to what already exists out there. It's, you know, and then with mental health, it seems like a lot of people continually struggle because there's a piece missing. The medications they take are really good for stabilization, but that's not a good place to live for the rest of your life. Stabilization, as we call it, is a decrease in emotional sensation. You know, so we want people to feel the full spectrum, but in a very controlled way, and we do that by helping the brain communicate optimally. So what we do is not a replacement for your current mental health process, it's a complement. It works, and our mental health counselors, our psychiatrists, they are the other half of our process. We work closely with whoever you're currently already working with, and if you're not working with anybody, we get you with somebody because you'll do better with that piece of the puzzle as part of your care team.
Okay, so what you're doing on your side is you're by training a nurse anesthetist. So you're using this ketamine, which is a pediatric anesthesia method, to use this to help with the treatment of depression.
Right. What we do is we challenge the brain, essentially, with a low-dose children's anesthetic. The brain responds with an optimization process. And it's complicated and there's a lot to it. But if you ever want to learn more about it, you can come in and talk to me and I will explain the whole thing at length.
30 seconds left to the coming in and talking to you. The explaining is what you love. You love the educational component. I think this is a free of charge service to come in and learn about it, right?
Absolutely. There's absolutely no charge. There's no chance that you'll be charged. You come in, you sit down with me or one of my other providers. We will explain our process from start to finish. The consults can take anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, so set aside that time, but that's all it will cost you. It's just about an hour of your life and a little bit of brain power, and we'll go through it from start to finish.
Charles Miller, always great talking to you on the show. He has Scenic City Neurotherapy on Shallowford Road. That phone number, if you do want to call, is 228-0579. You also can learn more about all the different things that they can treat and help you with by going to sceniccityneuroTherapy.com.
Missing teeth? Tired of dentures? We can help. Call now to receive $350 off dental implants. Peak Family Dentistry offers painless procedures and the latest technology to help you regain your smile and your confidence. Call to schedule your dental implant consultation today.
When I was diagnosed with cancer, every minute counted. But one call was all it took to get in right away and start treatment within a week.
One call is all it took for me to get a team of doctors all in one location to help me with my cancer diagnosis.
My doctors used genomic testing to identify a targeted therapy to treat my cancer. One call is all it took to get the care I needed.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Call now.
Does your home need new siding? Let us guide you through the process of re-siding your home. We take off your old, rotted, worn-out siding and install new, beautiful, hardy siding. And believe me, you're gonna love it. There's no need to paint because it comes pre-painted in a variety of colors. Call us today and receive free gutters or no payments for 1 full year. Choose the best to better your home. Visit ChattanoogaExteriors.com or call us at 805-3800.
I got hurt at work. Why should I call Jay and Brent at the McMahon Law Firm?
Because when you're hurt on the job, you deserve workers' comp.
And we'll fight to get it for you.
We got a client who suffered a head injury in a work accident, $200,000.
We're on top of it.
At Jack's, everything is made with a dedication to Southern flavor, starting with never frozen, always fresh chicken fingers with fries, and our new cherry fried pie. That's just more to love. Jack's, all about the South.
Missing teeth? Tired of dentures? We can help. Call now to receive $350 off dental implants. Peak Family Dentistry offers painless procedures and the latest technology to help you regain your smile and your confidence. Call to schedule your dental implant consultation today.
Happy February 1st. As we kick off this new month, we had very cold temperatures in the morning time, but we're already starting that rebound right now. In fact, it's going to be sunny and pleasant for the day today, really feeling like spring as we head into the afternoon hours with highs topping out around 60 degrees. Enjoy this afternoon because change is in store tomorrow. Periods of rain expected for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. No single day will be a complete washout, but a good idea to have that raincoat handy and ready to go. Today, you don't have to worry about that. So check out these afternoon temperatures temperatures. 53 degrees at noon, climbing up to the upper 50s, 60 degrees at 4 p.m., even at 6 o'clock this evening, still at 57, and then dropping down into the 40s for the later evening hours. So sunny day ahead, really fantastic weather. 61, I think, is going to be the high temperature in Chattanooga today. Winds from the south at 5 to 12 miles per hour. Let's then go at Futurecast and kind of break down those rain chances heading our way starting tomorrow. So here's this afternoon. Again, nothing really happening in our area. Any cloud cover to the west of us, also to the north and south of us, and we're kind of squeezed pleasantly in between. Winds from the south, as I mentioned. Overnight tonight, clouds will be on the increase, starting off on Wednesday morning, mostly cloudy skies. We will have a chance for a couple of stray showers during the morning time of Wednesday, but really it'll be Wednesday late afternoon into the evening that we have the best chance for rainfall moving across our area. Now, I do want to point out rain is going to be a little bit more likely if you kind of spy I-75 and I-59 through Georgia and Alabama if you're to the west of that. Yes, there may be some light rainfall to the east, but the prime locations for Wednesday will be our western communities. And then heading into the day on Thursday, a couple of isolated showers possible during Thursday morning, but it'll really be Thursday evening into the overnight hours. We'll be dealing with widespread rain. This is going to be even moderate to heavy rainfall at times, potential for a few embedded thunderstorms, nothing severe. You will notice the green and yellow across our area, that's rainfall. That pink wintry mix to our west, and even further west, the blue. So for us here locally, it's mainly just going to be a rain event. We will have a chance early on Friday morning as that system passes and on the backside, colder air filtering in for our kind of northwestern communities, mainly along the Cumberland Plateau, to be clipped with a little bit of that wintry mix action. Should be light though. At that point, still seeing some rain even for our eastern communities. Wrapping up about 1 p.m. on Friday, any kind of residual moisture may result into some light showers and mix as that colder air dives in later in the day on Friday. But overall, the big kind of heavier stuff will be done by about 1 o'clock on Friday. Total rainfall from this event, about 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches across the area. But do note, for our western communities, certainly will have a chance to be at 3 inches or a little bit above. So the biggest threat with this is really going to be that localized flooding threat, really Thursday night into Friday morning as some of that heavier rain moves through. Today, no worries at all. High temperatures, upper 50s to low 60s. 61 in Chattanooga with sunny skies, and then tonight increasing clouds, a mixture of 30s and 40s for those low temperatures. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, those highs in the 50s with a mostly cloudy sky. That 60% chance for showers, more likely if you're west of the interstates. Thursday, a warm 65 for the high, and then that cold front and rain sweeps through at night. Much colder for the day on Friday with those showers in the morning time, and then sunny skies and cool on Saturday. There's still more 3+U to come.
Down a buffalo wing with Zaxby's new buffalo garlic glazed boneless wings meal. Fries and toast and an ice cold drink of your choice. Oh, it's a lot. Don't forget the ranch.
Oh! Not where this was going. Ew!
All right, don't say.
Not even close.
Ew.
You can't let these sorts of things become personal.
Sorry that I'm not some British robot.
I wish I was a robot.
C-3PO. That would be your name.
I hate that that's good.
Help me, Wyatt. Why you just there? Don't touch me!
Join Planet Fitness today for zero enrollment. Zero, like a bagel. And it's only $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Bagels are awesome.
Enjoy tons of equipment for zero enrollment.
Zero enrollment?
And $10 a month.
That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone. But the part that'll really get you going is that post-workout high. Look at that glow.
Oh, it's all natural.
It's this place, I tell you. Feel Fit-tacular in 2022 for zero enrollment, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends February 2nd.
At Wedemark Keith, we have seen just about every on-the-job injury that you can imagine. Injuries that occurred in textile mills, factories, construction job sites, gas explosions, railroad incidents, oil rig accidents. You name it, we have likely seen it. On-the-job injuries in an industrial setting can be devastating and can leave you wondering, what will I do in the future? At Wedemark Keith, we have the answers. Please give us a call today.
Call Wedemark Keith, the name you know and trust.
Boneless wings gone wild. Zaxby's all-new Buffalo Garlic Blaze. Saucy, savory, spicy, spectacular. Try it on the new Buffalo Garlic Blaze Boneless Wings meal. Comes with fries, Texas toast, and a drink. Only at Zaxby's.
Go Red for women.
Wear red this Friday, February the 4th.
You know, we hear an awful lot about the job market still being hot right now. If you are looking for a job, there is a long list of places where you can go to apply, but probably if you're looking for a job, you want a place that's going to make you feel like part of the family and let you leave at the end of the day knowing that you've done something to help someone. Ashley Farrar says come on over and join her team at Molly Maid. Not only are they hiring, they have a long-standing reputation for giving back to the community and truly being a part of people's lives. Good to see you this morning, Ashley.
Hey, Julie, welcome to Molly Maid.
Happy to talk to you. So as you were kind of setting up your shop, or your shot rather, this morning, you were panning around the office there, and I noticed beside the door you had a poster or something that has the word team on it. I know we can't see that now, and that's fine, but I thought, you know, how appropriate for you, because I do know that you look at your staff as a team, not just employees.
Yes, team. Everyone achieves more. So, you know, we really do. We send 2 people to a home. We've got a route manager and an assistant, and we provide them with everything they need to be successful. We put them in a Molly Maid car. We take care of the insurance, the bonding, the training. We give you all the chemicals, products, vacuum cleaners, everything you need to be successful at Molly Maid. So to work and want to work full-time and you're at least 18 years old, this would be a great opportunity.
It also, there are a lot of perks that come with having a job like yours. People might not think about this because when you're having to clean your own house, sometimes it can feel anything but like a stress reliever. But I read once that one of the best things you can do if you're feeling anxious and nervous is to sweep, because that repetitive motion helps to calm your brain.
You know, it really does. I know that there's been studies done on that. I haven't been privy to many of them, but it really is, you know, a single in your mind type thing. You know, you're there with your partner, but you're in the bathroom by yourself or you're in the living room by yourself, and you really do have time to collect your thoughts on other things. And
you get to know your customers, obviously, depending on who they are and how comfortable they are getting to know you, but sometimes it might be an older person who's feeling kind of lonely that day, and you get to be their source of joy for a little while.
You know, we sure do hope so. And, you know, one of our main things at Molly Maid is to have a good attitude. We're here and we have a heart of service. So we know that people are either going to be in their home or not. And the people that are home, we really do want to make it a pleasant experience. We have a lot of senior citizens that we work with. We have a lot of people with families and children that we work with that we've seen grow from baby up to teenager and graduate high school. So we've been in the community for 17 years, so we really have seen a lot of change with our families, and we enjoy getting to know them.
Talk to me a little bit, Ashley, about who you're looking for in a candidate when they come to apply for you. Do you need to have a lot of physical strength to do the job?
I wouldn't say strength as much as a little bit of stamina. So we do clean 4 to 5 houses a day, and that is a busy schedule. But we don't just throw everything on you all at once. We do have a 2-week training period where we, you know, send you with other teams, usually as a third person and not necessarily a full-blown partner yet. So you can get to know what you're doing and get to know our Molly Maid process, because we are top to bottom, left to right around the room. So we do train everyone fully on our system. And we also train them on how to use our vacuum cleaners, what products and chemicals are safe to use on different surfaces. So we do put you through a full-blown training program.
So you don't have to have a lot of experience. You mentioned 18 and up, I think, was your hiring age. What a great job for someone who's even in college. Can they work for you part-time if they want to?
We don't have as many part-time positions as we do full-time because we do keep a really, really busy schedule, but we are flexible. So we encourage everyone to apply. Like I said, if you're at least 18 years old, have a valid driver's license, and a heart of service, we'd love to, you know, learn more about you and what your opportunities might be here at Molly Maid.
Talk about that heart of service. I'm sure you mean in part in the giving back to help the families whose homes they're going into, but as a business, you have a long history of giving back.
We do. We have the Miss Molly Foundation, and that's to raise awareness for domestic violence. And here locally, we support the shelter, and we do a lot with cancer research and things like that. So we do play a part in our community. We're members of the chamber. We're members of the Better Business Bureau. So we do take a lot of pride in Chattanooga.
Two questions. One, if you said this already, I'm sorry to make you repeat it, but did you tell me that y'all only work Monday through Friday, or do you clean on weekends too?
We're just Monday through Friday.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, no nights, no weekends. So we have the opportunity for our employees to be at home with their families.
And a lot of people watching you now might not be in a position to come and apply for a job, but they might want your services. Can people sign up? We have like a minute or so left, even for a short period of time. If they've had a surgery or something and they need some help temporarily, they can sign on with you?
Absolutely. We do one-time services and we do regular services. So we try to meet the needs of all of our customers. You can either go to mollymade.com or give us a call at the local number.
How do people apply? Do they have to go through the website, or can they actually come open your door and say, hello?
You can do both. Ultimately, we will send you to the website to do the official application, but if you want to come in and meet our staff and meet some of us before you even decide to apply, we would love for you to do that.
I think that is such a nice thing, because sometimes the online-only option can just feel so sterile.
Right. And if you don't have a computer or access, we can help you with that here too. So we do encourage you to either come in and see us, give us a call, or apply at mollymade.com.
Okay, they are very conveniently located because they're basically nestled in the Brainerd area, so no matter what part of town you're living in, they're about a 15-minute drive probably for you to get to them. Ashley, great to talk to you this morning.
Great talking to you as well. Thank you so much.
I hope you get flooded with excellent candidates. You can go by and see them at 5600 Brainerd Road, basically there at the Eastgate area. You can also call them 892-MAID or go online to mollymade.com. And while you're online, take a look at all the ways they do give back to the community with that heart for service. We're back after this.
We opened Scenic City Neurotherapy to provide a very unique and very needed service to the Chattanooga community. It is the first step in a new direction of self-care. It is an optimization treatment as opposed to a Band-Aid.
I've dealt with depression my entire life. I'm eternally grateful for this treatment and for all the staff.
I have a variety of different conditions which cause pain. I've been opioid-free for a little over a year.
Visit ScenicCityNeurotherapy.com.
Most kitchens have spaces that are frustrating. I couldn't see or reach the back of my corner cabinet. Do you have deep lower cabinets that require you to drop to your hands and knees to get to the back? Or a pantry that's completely disorganized and impossible to navigate? Most shelving is spaced to fit tall cereal boxes. What a waste! So I had Shelf Genie over for a free design consultation. They helped me rethink how my cabinets, drawers, and shelves were utilized. Then they shared a 3D rendering of how Shelf Genie was going to customize my space. Their glide-out solutions allow you to reach the back of every cabinet and shelf without bending over. And those pantry shelves are set to heights that maximize storage. Shelf Genie found 50% more usable storage space in my kitchen. You don't need new cabinets. You need a free design consultation with Shelf Genie.
Call to schedule your free design consultation and get 50% off installation.
Did you hear the one about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list, plus $75,000? Or the story about the truck driver who made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with $1 million? Or the news about the window washer whose handiwork on an instant ticket resulted in a 7-figure win and had him seeing retirement more clearly. All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. All it takes is a few dollars and a dream. Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun.
We are smiling a little bit bigger this morning because we have gotten ourselves into a treat today. We have headed over to Hickson, to Everlawn of Hickson. It is a new, fairly new, independent living community. Frankie Parrott has kindly invited us into one of their beautiful apartments here. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I feel a little bit like I'm just this repeating record because everywhere you and I go this morning, I'm going, oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, this is a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place that not many people know about. We've been open for a year and, you know, we're trying to get the word out that we're here and loving life and
Well, we're going to help you this morning.
Wonderful.
Because from the first moment that you turn into their drive, the way you're entering in, you get this scenic view from the street of the vista that you have overlooking the valley. And the building itself plays in nicely to it because it looks like an aspen chalet.
That's exactly what I hear quite often.
But when you come in, the building itself is white with the wood accents. You come in, Frankie, and the white and the bright light is what continues. So you've carried that now into these apartments.
Sure have.
It's spacious. We're in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Right.
I was stunned when we opened the door at how open and large the rooms are.
Yes, they are. 12-foot ceilings. If you're on the 3rd floor, you even get some tray ceilings that go up to about 15 feet. So, yeah, they're beautiful, very spacious. I definitely could live here myself.
I think we're all kind of saying, this morning. So there's this beautiful window. We can't really show it to you easily as we're talking because the lighting conditions won't be right. But it's, again, gosh, a what, 10-foot window?
Oh, it's 12. Actually, the window's 10, and then, of course, the window's above.
So all this light and openness welcomes you, and where we are, the mountains are in the distance. The bedroom, that continues. Then you go into the bathroom. Huge walk-in closet, lots of space, and you've thought ahead, so if you do need a wheelchair for some reason, there's room for that.
There is, but also just as we age, you know, having the seat in the shower is amazing. We don't do tubs anymore because, you know, in senior living, that's something they think ahead. They're not the safest, but so walk-in showers with seats are in all of the apartments.
I was asking you a little bit about pricing. You don't necessarily have to say, but you are highly affordable.
And, you know, a lot more realistic than people think. You know, if you look at the fluctuation in utilities, taxes, you know, even, you know, insurance yearly. This is all inclusive. So you know what you're paying monthly. You know, it is independent living, but it has amazing amenities that are included, and it is all inclusive.
You are pet friendly, so y'all even have your own little dog park.
We sure do, Have lots of pets here. I even bring mine sometimes.
You're also literally, you could walk to the mall. So the shopping is right there. I mentioned to you that you've got doctor's offices right nearby. You're just off of Hamill Road in Hickson.
Right,
is where you
exactly.
are.
North Point Boulevard, right behind the mall. We can actually see the movie theater from here, so and see the mall.
You were sharing with me, not on camera, that you have a resident, I think it's okay if I mention it, who's 86 and he sings karaoke on a regular basis. I guess you find that when people live here, they tend to stay younger longer.
They do. The socialization, the community living. A lot of people during the pandemic, of course, were isolated at home. You know, you kind of get depressed. Here, it's just a matter of walking out your door. There's always somebody to talk to. You know, you can have meals with other people without having to go to a restaurant, you know.
And speaking of the meals, when you find out what your monthly fee is, two of those meals are included.
Breakfast
daily.
and dinner, and it is full menu. So it's not just they hand you something, you know, you actually make your choices.
It's a beautiful layout, the attention to detail with the interior decorating in your dining room. It's beautiful, nice wide chairs that are on wheels.
Yes.
Easy to maneuver. You were sharing with me that this room is actually one that y'all reserve for when family comes to visit.
We do. So this is a model as well as a guest suite. So if we have a family who lives out of town, their kids live out of town, and they want to come and stay, but not necessarily in mom or dad's apartment, then they can rent this room from us for a daily rate.
Now you also have 5 different apartment layouts, including a 2-bedroom penthouse, so to speak.
We do. Unfortunately, we only have 2 of those because they are considered Mountain View penthouses. So where they're located in the building, there's only 2. But yeah, we have studios all the way to 2-bedroom penthouses.
So there again, depending on what your budget is,
Correct.
You can find something for you.
Yes.
Some of the people who live here are still working?
Yes, some people still go to work every day. You know, they just got tired of the upkeep of their home and, you know, again, being isolated and, you know, cooking for one's no fun anymore.
Right.
So, you know, here you just go down and sit down in like a restaurant and with your friends every night.
Cooking for one might be fun here. This is a beautiful kitchen.
Pretty sweet kitchen.
Little things, I keep talking about the attention to details, but you can't necessarily see it. But where Frankie is, there's the corner of the island and the cabinet there. It's deep, so that you've got room to put your mixer if you want, or whatever you choose, pictures, whatever you want to have.
Full kitchens.
The windowsills are also nice and deep, so that if you want to have a little plant to catch that light coming through, there's room to do it.
Sure is.
I think sometimes it would be hard for me to think about leaving a large house, and what do you choose to bring with you? There's plenty of wall space here to hang your art.
Yes.
You've thought it all through.
They have. They have. You can mount televisions, you know, bring all your own stuff and make it home. Make it feel like your home.
You don't have to make a commitment when you move here. People can choose to live month to month.
Correct.
So can they even rent one of these, a demo for a month? Do they do that?
If I had one set up that we didn't let guests stay in, that's called respite. I don't have a respite set up right now just because we do have a lot of availability because we've only been open for a year.
So if you did want to try it out though, just bring your own furniture.
Just bring your stuff, exactly. You know, you don't have to bring your whole house full, but...
Because it feels so much like home, do you find that the people who are attracted to living here are very quick to open up and be warm with the new residents coming in?
Very much. We have a warm welcome committee, residents who actually will come kind of take them under their wing. They remember what it felt like to be new. So they'll, you know, come knock on their door, invite them to things, you know, try to get them involved. It's very easy for them to get involved because we're very active.
Something else, I'm going to say this on the window behind us, it's a sliding door.
Correct.
So this room has a little Juliet balcony, but you can still sit inside and take advantage of the fresh air coming through.
Exactly.
And feel like you're a part of the day out there.
Certainly. Tons of outdoor spaces as well. You know, the whole building's their home. The apartment's just really their private space.
Yeah.
So we have common areas throughout with beautiful views, sitting areas, outdoor dining with, you know, fire tables. It's pretty amazing.
You will definitely feel like you are on vacation. And I guess before I let you go, you want to brag on your food?
Yeah, the food is absolutely amazing. Like I said, it is a full menu. So there's, you know, appetizers, 2 or 3 appetizers to choose from, 4 entrees, multiple desserts, sides. They get to make those choices of what they want on a daily basis, and our chef is amazing.
And that's so important as you age because depending on what you're dealing with from a health perspective, you might need to be limiting your sugar intake or your salt intake. That nutrition's kind of built in for you.
Exactly.
How do people schedule a tour?
All they do is call. People pop in quite often. We get a lot of walk-ins. Sometimes there'll be 3 of us doing a tour at one time because multiple people have walked in. But, you know, all they have to do is call the main number, which I'm sure will be on the screen. My name's Frankie. Just set up an appointment. And that way I have time to sit down, talk with you, answer your questions, and then spend time to actually take and show you this beautiful place.
And we'll give you a teaser too. We're going to come back. We've had so much fun. So early February, we'll focus on their dining room and tell you about a great fun event they have coming up just in time for Valentine's Day. So when you call, ask about that too because it's open to the public.
Sure is.
Thank you for the tour.
Thank you so much.
Everlon of Hickson, there is that phone number and the information on your screen. Trust me, it is breathtakingly beautiful.
James, your car was pulling to the right, and you came to Budget Brake seeking alignment. What happened?
They fixed it for the best price in town.
His path was crooked, and now he is aligned.
Budget Brakes, alignment starting at just $59.99.
Alignment!
This winter, all eyes are on Finley Stadium. Ready to watch people freezing for a reason? The Polar Plunge to help Special Olympics. Register now at local3news.com.
Jack's Big Bologna Breakfast Sandwich is back. There's just more to love with 2 perfectly fried slices of bologna topped with eggs, cheese, and Texas toast for just $3.49. Breakfast made the Southern way. Jack's, all about the South.
Make your house a home at Badcock Home Furniture & More's President's Day sale happening now. Save up to half off throughout the store for every room of your home. Get up to 30% off select Sealy mattress sets. Plus, get a free bedding bundle valued at up to $399 with a Stanhope or Legends mattress purchase. And Badcock has the just right financing options that fit your life. Find your perfect fit and save hundreds. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
As president for a day, Suevo made some interesting creative decisions.
So you can press B3 for a home loan.
Okay.
You can press B7 for a car loan.
What is this then?
Oh, that? Bro, that's the best part. It's my new single.
Would you ever get a tattoo? I kind of want to right now. Next, Drew, Savannah Guthrie. I would get a tattoo with you. Yeah, so let's go. Let's go.
Weekdays at 3 on Local 3.
Sean, sum this up for us. Why did you stop working at the big auto repair chain?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep charging people double what they pay at Budget Brakes. Budget Brakes. Alignment starting at just $59.99.
Take your car to Budget Brakes.
Thanks for watching. Tomorrow on 3+U, of course, it's going to be Groundhog Day, a perfect time for us to check in with Tom Benson over at the Tennessee Aquarium. Also going to help you get ready for Valentine's Day, talking with Salma's Diamonds over at Hamilton Place about some jewelry ideas for the special person on your list. We'll see you tomorrow. Local 3 News at noon is next. Enjoy the sunshine.
Tennessee Governor Bill Lee leaves out one of the biggest issues facing Tennesseans in his annual State of the State address last night. A local pastor responds. Plus, according to reports, the United States has now surpassed 75 million COVID cases. A look at our local numbers. And the Salvation Army is facing challenges trying to help the homeless community this winter.